Any of y'all ever read this? Um, I never thought I'd be into fantasy books. My whole life, I was never into fantasy books until I read Game of Thrones, all them books. And then once I was reading them, um, I kept hearing how this is the cream of the crop, the Lord of the Rings, when it comes to fantasy. So I had to read it. I had to. So I'm currently reading it. I like it so far. Um, yeah, remember that? Did you ever see the movie Sideways? I love the part in the beginning when the guy is asking him, "Oh, so you're an author? Are you writing nonfiction or fiction?" He goes, "Nonfiction," and he goes, "Good." He's like, "There's so much stuff to know about the world and learn. Reading something that someone just made up is a waste of time." And I always adhered to that philosophy of reading. I always like to read stuff where you can learn about the world. But fantasy, I'm digging. But anyway, Lexicon. What am I doing? Lexicon Pharmaceuticals. This is a little hidden gem biotech trading at $1.20. The company focuses on the discovery, development, and commercialization of pharmaceutical products. Its orally delivered small molecule drug candidates under development comprise. I'm not even going to pronounce. I'm not even going to try to say that word. And it completed a phase 3 clinical trial for the treatment of heart failure and type 1 diabetes. LX9211, which is in phase 2 clinical development for the treatment of neuropathic pain, and LX22761, which is in phase 1 clinical development for gastrointestinal tract. You know what I'm trying to say. The company has strategic collaboration and license agreements with Bristol Myers Squibb and Genentech. So they have deep partners, some big name partners. And they have a commercially available product for the heart failure, which I'll read more about now. So, news is after the company announced that its heart failure therapy in PEFA will be placed as a preferred product on Pharmacy Benefits Manager Express Scripts Medicare national formulas effective November 1st, 2023. So, next week is when this will be kicking off. Express Scripts will place Inepfa on its Premier Access and Premier Performance national formularies for Medicare patients. As a result of this placement, Express Scripts Medicare patients in specific plans will now be available to access in PEFA, thereby expanding the drug's market reach, thereby expanding revenue. Being a middleman between insurance companies, pharmacies, and drug manufacturers, PBMs like Express Scripts will be able to provide broader access and more comprehensive coverage for drugs placed on their plans as a preferred product. An oral SGLT inhibitor, Lexicon's INPEFA, received FDA approval earlier this year, in May, to reduce the risk of death and hospitalization in adults with either heart failure or those with type 2 diabetes, chronic kidney disease, and other cardiovascular risk factors. Lexicon's INPEFA is one of the 3 FDA-approved SGLT inhibitors to treat heart failure. The other 2 are from AstraZeneca and Eli Lilly. Lexicon is likely to face stiff competition with both these companies. Nevertheless, they got a commercialized product, other things in the pipeline, trading at $1.20. That's a hidden gem if I ever seen one. So just letting y'all know about it, and that's it. So have a beautiful, blessed night. Bye-bye.